Massive congratulations. And we're at London Film Festival. How does it feel to have your film here?
Well, it's always great to be back at London. This is our third film here, and such a great festival, has such great history and amazing audiences who really engage with the film, so excited to show it to audiences here.
Yeah, we're really honoured to be here again. You know, we've been lucky enough to have a couple of other screenings here, so we feel it's really exciting to be back.
So how did this film all come together? Obviously it's a true story as well, but how did you guys put it together?
Yeah, well, it was the producers. Basically, we'd been looking for a project to work on for some years. We'd had a couple of false starts, and this script came in, and written by the brilliant Paul Fraser, and the headline said it was a football story, and Lisa read the email and said, "We're not making a football story." Lisa,
I didn't trust my incredibly limited football expertise. Yeah.
But I said, "Okay, well, I'll read it anyway. I'll read it just so that we can see." And I read it, and then I said, "I think maybe you have to read it because there's more to it than football," and of course there is.
And what was it like working with Steve Coogan as well?
Oh, Steve Coogan, absolute legend, genius. A dream. Really. He's obviously an amazing comedian, but such a great dramatic actor as well. And so to be able to sort of sit in and talk about the scenes and talk about the script with him was really kind of a pinch me moment, I must say, having been a fan for such a long time. Really exciting.
And we don't use the word genius lightly. Steve definitely is one of those. He is a genius indeed.
He brought so much to the project as a collaborator as well. So it was, incredible. Such a generous and really rigorous actor in that kind of a role. It's brilliant.
Have you guys got a day that really stands out for you on set that you're like, wow, that was my favourite day?
Yeah, I'd say it builds to crescendo, the film, and there's a confrontation between the two central characters, and I would say that was about a day and a half we shot that over, and that was something quite special. Just to see two actors at the top of their game sparring in the ring, as it were,
yes, that really was, because really the film is all about this. It's not all about, but it builds to this one sequence that really, it's a roller coaster ride, but it's a roller coaster ride created by the emotional interaction between two characters, which is no mean feat. So to watch them do that, and we had with us at the time all of the members of our Ireland team who we had cast and who'd been with us for the whole journey, and for them to be part of that and actually in real time in the room was very exciting. We also were very relieved some days when we were shooting Ireland for Saipan and it didn't rain a phenomenal amount, so that was great.
The movie gods most definitely smiled on us, and to get a sunny day in Ireland, even though it was the summer, was quite something.
And obviously we're at London Film Festival, so a lot of people that come to watch films are aspiring directors or actors, but what advice would you give to aspiring directors?
Don't give up. It's quite tough, and there's plenty of reasons to give up. You have to keep rolling with the punches. You get knocked down, you got to keep standing up again. It's a bit of a cliche, but I'm afraid that's just what it is.
And do it because you love the work, because you can't really control the outcome in so many ways, as much as you would like to. You don't really know. We've had some films out now and things, like COVID, a lot of other, factors can derail what you think those outcomes are going to be. So do it because you kind of love the day-to-day of making the film. And it's such a luxury and a delight to be able to work with a room full of amazing creative people and on one shared vision. And that's a gift.
And then lastly, what else can we expect from you both in the future?
Well, we have got a couple of things that we're not sure which one is going to shoot next year, but there's a lovely rom-com that we're working on, and then there's also a much grittier war pick. So we haven't quite worked out which order those are going to happen yet. But yeah, we like to keep it interesting and varied in terms of genre, etc.
Yeah, as a director, you always have to have lots of plates spinning. So, and often the things that you think are going to be next aren't next, and something just jumps out and a piece of casting falls into place. So we'll see what happens in the next few weeks, months.
Guys, thank you so much, and congratulations on tonight.
Thank you so much. Lovely talking to you.